Yeah. He said because he wanted to see Hurts.
See that shit lagging.
Mm.
Hey, I remember I had to give a win to dig
Mm.
in the playoffs
When?
last year when I was in Bahamas.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used. Honored, because it is an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be here. My excitement is just about to burst through the booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, and sitting with both of these teams and talking in the meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on
it. Make that fool fumble. He want to keep jumping in the air.
Now is post-game, and they hope that they'll be talking as the winning team.
And we'll see. You know, both sides coming with a game plan to start. We'll see how the adjustments are made throughout, because there are always adjustments in this game.
I want to see if they come out conservative, trying to minimize errors, or if they have enough confidence to attack early and try and take advantage of the other team's nervousness.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
You draw corporate. 50 seconds to mine. Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
Uh-huh.
Now a handoff.
Oh, Lord. Come on now. Oh, so this is what he's going to do. I see.
Give him 13
gonna butt ball me to kill.
First down. Well, one unit
I know.
You want to watch is that
I should know already.
If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Ah, come on. You should be there.
Complete downfield on the left side. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Lord have mercy. Single back bunch. Oh, we gonna finna dive me to death.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And again this time to the tailback.
Told you gonna dive me to death.
Stopped at the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Wow.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Ready. 60 on.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A short gain here.
Yeah, we ready for it. Come on. What you gonna do?
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
No, get there. Come on. Ah, you supposed to have been there.
season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Come on, we ready for that.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Jet sweep.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Running for your life back there.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
57, come on. I got you, son. I got you, son. 57, Mike 57. Let's go, D. Hey, exit. Check Mike 57. Ready?
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Oh.
Right side here, complete.
Come on, y'all.
First catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the third and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flip in field position and a flip in fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force them into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big gain, and now it's first and goal. The offense has got them on their heels.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're
Man, where y'all come with this? They're in gay behind motion crowd.
It'll be second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here we go. Garantino.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across.
Go ahead. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Right around the one. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal. And his kick is good. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Shit, 22 touchdown. Make him throw it. Just make him throw. Ain't no need to blitz with that D-line.
first down. Joyner.
Hold the block. Hold the block now. Hold the block.
And be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a
Yeah, he
yard
kicked
there,
field
and
goal.
now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, what? Oh, my God.
He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4.
That's not what I wanted.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3 and out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. One team on now as this one's sent away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On 1st down, Holiday.
Come here, boy.
And they're going to stop
Come here.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Boys, don't miss tackle.
Back lane to be found whatsoever.
Dive, run to the
2nd and
outside.
10.
Dive, run to the
Trying to bounce
outside.
it outside.
Dive,
No
run to the
success.
outside.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Dirty base. Recon, 132 fighter.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on with your jet.
On 2nd down.
That's one of them guys.
And he'll get
That's one of
this
them
up
guys.
to 26.
Come on.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
No. Good tackle, boy. God darn it. I can't believe he got a block on me.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes
I
some people
know.
just call it gadget plays.
Already
When you
know.
hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Slam, slam, slam.
Chopper! Hey, Wahoo!
57's right. Exit, exit. 57's the money. 57's the money.
Go hit it!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
That's me. Oh, that's me. I had it read like a book.
An interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
On second down now, Joyner. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now a fake on the give here.
Oh, catch the ball!
And that's going to be incomplete.
Catch the ball!
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Because you thought I was going to run a jet sweep.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Oh, lead. Oh, my God, lead right now.
Oh, Lord.
Joyner, boy, no
Dang.
chance as he was met and dropped behind the line.
Ah!
3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the
Got their linemen moving through them holes, Bo.
Sometimes the coach
God
doesn't believe
damn.
in the defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Do you think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Go, Jackrabbit, get it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Go, go.
57, Mike, 57. Hey, watch the snap.
Out of the gun now on third down. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Stepping up.
Kill him!
Keep it.
Come on, he ain't going to be doing that now.
Around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe
Get that ball
3.
loose.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Go back, 8.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Oh, my God.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13
Quick snap,
yards
then.
there and a Kansas City first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the
Oh,
run.
my God.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
What the heck was that?
The score. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a
Let me
touchdown.
see.
Exactly
I
what
kicked off, so I get the ball in the second half, so there's no need to rush.
They can impose their will on the other team.
Get your 3 point,
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is
my
now 10-3.
touchdown, and get the ball back.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one
Dang
away.
it, man.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Space to maneuver at the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here I come again. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check, 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 check. Check, Mike 12, Mike 12, Mike 12. Come on, DB, come on.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Second and 3. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, get through there.
Get this inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd down, Joyner. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass
What's
option.
my blocking
The
at?
Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it,
Who?
right? You're just feeling it.
Throwing to start the drive.
Oh, you him?
That one incomplete.
Oh, Lord. They just be running. Man, I don't know what is going on. They loud.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now it's on defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play.
Tackle, boy.
Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure.
Jackson, good job, boy.
As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl.
He's becoming one of them guys. Jackson is becoming one of them guys.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Yeah, man.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Hey, I slept on him a little bit those first couple
These
years.
two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in.
Oh, my God.
See how that recipe works. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a long
I know.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Let's see. What you gonna do, Bo? What you gonna do? Gun split. Gun split. Gun split. Gun split. Oh, he's gonna run it. He's gonna run it. He's gonna run it. He's gonna run it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now.
I knew he was going to run it. He was all over that. We all over that.
And to get a little more cushion. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Holiday. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go. Set. 91. Check, check. Press down. Press down. Press down. Any weapons? Yo, hit it.
On 3rd down, Holiday. And he's got it past 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Here's Brown. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Shoot.
A big play there. 67 yards.
Keep running till you busted. That may be something I need to do. Keep running till you busted. Shut up.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, miss. All right, we got on the board.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Come to me, it's me.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll run on first down. Joyner. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6. James has got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Yeah.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
I know, man. I know. Just wasn't up to it, man. They just been drowsy days.
A huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 45 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Running right, here's Brown. And he'll be taken down here at about the
2
yards that time.
The ball got to come out of there.
Big chunk on the previous play.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Gun doubles, halfback weak. All right.
Set, ready? 10-2 start. Kill. Number 1. Kill. Turn. Ready.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
61, matchbox, white. Big rip.
On third down.
Oh.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone. We saw evidence of that on that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's see.
And no
How would you
run
get
back
to
here.
this
This
game?
will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Shit.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. One quarter remains here in
number
the
71. Who you blocking?
Return with more after this.
14-point third quarter.
And it's on EA Sports.
Can I get a 21.4?
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And again this time,
Really? And that's okay. How that dude just run outside the man like that? Man.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Hey, Charlie. 57 Mike 57. We don't want this. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. On 2nd down now, Holiday. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Holiday. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Shift. Watch the shift. Hey, Echo.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Oh. Yeah, they did. Now they taking up all kinds of blocks, man.
For a Chiefs touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Steps away to his left, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out.
Oh my God.
It's out, it's loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Man, that's ridiculous, man.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers,
now you want to play man. Game out of hand.
Got to hold on to it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Dang, boy, they're tired. Get him out of there.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. He'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown!
Ridiculous how they almost get down. He's nowhere near it.
In for 6. Make some inroads here to that deficit. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Good game, Paul.
The kickoff
Played
team
well,
on the
my
field
friend.
now as they will send this one away.
Good win. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Undercrunch. Hey, Delta. Where's 52?
That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Rice. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. My 52. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Come on, get out there.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble,
I think
really.
we almost done with season 4. Got about like 2 more shows, I think.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
X3, 218, chop it.
Ready.
Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd and 1. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Oh, God.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, man,
back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
It's like 40 seconds now.
I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Oh yeah, he done blowed it open now though. It's 21-13.
The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Wow.
They'll look to throw here. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
I don't understand how
Picked off inside the 5. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there weren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete here.
Dang, you just trying to blow it open. Why you want to just kneel the ball, dog?
Make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10.
I am trying to blow him out. I'm up by 30. Put some more on him.
He's going to air one out. will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yeah. I'm going to run you over.
That's me.
Now back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Last 30 seconds took about 30 minutes.
And now he'll tuck it and run.
You can call timeout again.
His own, but it'll be second down.
Yeah, man. I mean, game it's 41-13. He calling timeout.
The clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing
Something that don't
seconds.
even matter, man.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
6 guys. 80 weapons.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Man, hey.
And now with 6 seconds
Guess he
remaining,
just want to prove that he can score over 41 points.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
I'm gonna make him sit and wait, and he's gonna realize that I'm fault, baby. Fat bomb at that.
This will be caught at about the 5. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
He's loose.